back to Watch It Play. This isn't really Watch It Play, but...
Well, we are playing, and you are watching, so I guess it is kind of Watch It Played. We thought we'd just take a turn with this game we're trying out, which is called...
Netrunner.
Netrunner. I picked this up at Gen Con. I was a little bit intimidated by the rule book, to be honest, so I've just sort of put it on the shelf for a while. But I was talking to one of our viewers, John Glant, and it kind of inspired me to crack open the rules and give it a try. And this is our first game. And what do you think, Luke? It's going okay so far. We're doing all right.
Awesome, because I'm beating you. We're doing all right.
I'm
doing all right.
Okay. So Luke, yes, he's right. He is winning. These are the agendas that he has scored. Now I realize we haven't talked the game, so none of this will make a lot of sense. But basically, agendas are cards that come from my deck only. And as a little cyberpunk over there, he tries to hack in and break into my servers and steal my agendas from me. And he's managed to collect 5 points worth and 7 points.
Need 7.
That's right. We'll win the game.
And you have 3.
I've only managed to get 3. I have agendas in my deck, and when I bring them out, I hide them behind protected servers here and try to advance them, put these tokens on them to the point where I can score them. So, like as I said, I haven't done a great job of that. Luke's been doing a little bit better. But anyway, right now, he's about to make a run on one of my servers. He's going to try to hack in. And so my servers are set up in these rows here, like this. So all these are individual servers that he can potentially do a run on. So he could take a run here right at my deck and steal cards from my deck. Or this row here, which represents my hand, he can steal cards from my hand. But he's going to go for the win right here and try to steal this agenda. Because if he steals this agenda, he wins.
Yeah.
So the first thing he has to do is...
spend an action point.
That's right, spends an action. That's your last action for this round.
Yeah.
And he has to tell me which server he's going to make a run on. And he's saying this one. So the first thing he does is he approaches the first line of defense I have here. This is called ice. And so if I want, it's installed right now, but it's not active. I can activate it if I look at the card and I pay the what they call the res cost, which is right there. And it's a res cost of 3. And I think I will pay that and activate it. So I'm going to flip it over. And then to pay it, I have to pay these little chips here that I've collected. They're called credits. So I'll spend those, and now Luke is faced with this first line of defense, which is called a barrier. It's written here on the card. So he has to look at his programs and his hardware and any resources he's collected here during the game and see if he has something that he can break that ice with. What do you think?
I can.
Yes?
But first of all, what does this do?
Oh, yes, Luke, that's right. I have an upgrade here. Let me tell you what that does. This allows me to res ice for cost less, lowered by 2. So that's kind of funny, actually, because here we go. In an informal Watch It Played episode, I've already made a mistake. So this normally costs 3 to res, and I paid the full 3, when all I need to do is pay 1, because this lowered the cost. So I'm going to bring a couple of those credits back. Thank you for asking about that, Luke. And continue on. Would you like to try to break this barrier now?
Yep. I'm going to use this guy.
Okay. So does it cost anything? Usually there's a cost to try to...
Yep. It costs 2.
Okay, so Luke's going to spend 2 credits, and that allows him to break up to 2 ice barriers. And I only have 1 here, and he's broken it. So he's gotten past the 1 subroutine on here, and he's heading towards this one. And this one, again, I'm going to look at it, and I can res this if I want. And I will. It only costs me 1 to res it, but I have a cost here on my upgrade of my server. It takes 2 off of that. So now this one becomes active. And this one, the subroutine on it, if he's not able to break it, this is a code gate, Luke. If you are not able to break it, then the next piece of ice, which will be this one here, gets a strength boost of 2. And it does 3 net damage, unless you break all subroutines on this piece of ice. So net damage means it forces him to lose cards from his hand.
Yeah.
So do you have a code breaker?
Yep.
Okay. And how much does it cost you to activate that code breaker?
1.
Cost you 1. Okay, so he's going to spend...
But I have 2 little things down here.
Okay, his strength...
Can I boost it?
Well, his strength is only 2 on that particular card. And the strength of this ice is 4. See that right there is 4. So he has to boost it. So you better boost it if you want to get...
I have to pay 2.
Okay.
To get the 4.
All right.
Here we go. Now it's 4. And
that means he has bypassed this ice. So now we get to this ice. So all the effects that I was hoping would happen didn't happen. So now he's on a new one. This is called an ice trap. And it has a strength of 2. The strength, again, is right there.
Yep.
So are you able to bypass this one?
Does it have to be a trap?
It does have to be a trap. If you don't have a trap, then you can always use this one here that breaks any ice.
Oh, yes, I'll do this one, of course.
Okay. So in order to do that, you have to spend what?
1.
Spends 1 credit. That allows him to break any kind of ice, regardless of the type.
It's 1 right now.
It's a 1 strength because you upgraded it. Yep.
And I'm going to pay 1 more to upgrade it again.
Yes.
Which makes it 2.
And now he's got 2 strength. And I believe you have to discard the virus chip that's on there.
Oh, yes.
All right, so he's discarding that. All right, so now he's able to bypass this one as well. So this means I was not able to do the effect on there. And now, he has gotten to my agenda. And when you access an agenda, you're allowed to steal it.
Yes!
So Luke has stolen my agenda, and he has won the game. Well done, Luke. Again, everyone gets to see me lose. Any of you Android Netrunner wizards who've already played this game, maybe you saw a mistake there and can tell me how I could have done something to win. But otherwise, I think you did that right, Luke. Well done. So, I hope you enjoyed that little quick look we did. Doing this little sort of in-progress video, we stole this idea from Joel Eddy of E3K Mouse, Drive-Thru Reviews, who stole it from Scott Nicholson. So we're just copying people left and right here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again real soon in our regular Watch It Played episodes. Yep.